Mia here. I am a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice. How was everyone doing today? Today is Wednesday. Decided let me come on live stream, see how everyone's doing. I didn't go live for the past few days, so yeah. But yeah, so this morning woke up, did some schoolwork, took a break. Now I am back. You joined quick, King of the Weather. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hi, glad you can tune on or tune into the live. So, right now I'm just typing on my computer and I'm about to go and do some GRA work, graduate research assistant work really quickly. Hey AJ, how are you doing? Good, glad you're doing good, King of the Weather. Yeah, my day's going. I don't want to say like I'm not doing bad, I'm not doing good. So, but like it's good, it's good. You know what? It's a productive day. That's my new answer. It's a productive day, King of the Weather. So, did you guys do anything fun today, interesting, or was it like out of your norm, King of the Weather, AJ, everyone else watching would love to know. Welcome, welcome, guys. So, probably gonna hear, but I said I'm just like on this live stream. Love to have a discussion with you guys, so I'll definitely be responding to those comments. But I'm also gonna be like, just like typing on my computer, just to get some typing done. Honestly, AJ said, "Nah, nothing much. Just had." What type of match did you have? You're in sports? You didn't tell me. Okay, I'll try. That's cool though. I always wanted to play soccer for some reason. You know why? Because I watch Bratz, I think, like the live action movie Bratz. It's like Barbie, but it's not. And what is it? I forgot her name. Was it Chloe? I think it's Chloe. She played soccer, and that was really cool in my head when she did it. So, yeah, I wanted to play soccer because of Chloe. King of the Weather said, welcome to my segment, King of the Weather News Report. Well, welcome, welcome. Glad you can tune in. Hey, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I am a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice. And on this channel, you are welcome for your positivity. All opinions, ideas, and people are welcome as long as we communicate to each other respectfully. So welcome back if you are a returning supporter. Thank you so much for your continued support. I really, really appreciate it. And if you're a new person here, hi, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you like the video and stick around. So in this video, I'll just be having like a discussion with you guys. This is like, I make a lot of videos ranging from travel videos, eat with me, fashion videos, technology video, educational videos. But one of like my common type of videos that I make specifically for live streams are like just speaking to the phone, speaking to you guys, reading your comments. And since I am a grad student, I like to like try and incorporate some typing. I call it schoolwork that doesn't really require a lot of brain energy because I'm able to multitask, like responding to your comments and typing on my computer. So that's essentially what I'm doing now. King of the Weather said, wait, let me read AJ's comment first. AJ said, oh wow, you play rugby. Oh yeah, I think I've never heard, like I've heard of rugby, but I'm not sure. Let me see. That's like a European sport, right? I think that's where I've heard the name, but that's really cool. Okay. That's really cool. Oh yeah, I see a picture. It's like they said it originated in England. School of England. It looks like football. I see, like I'm looking at pictures and they have people running with the football. Rugby, that's what it looks like to me. King of the Weather said there's a tornado warning in Hatesburg, Mississippi. So if you're in Hatesburg, Mississippi, stay tuned for a tornado, guys. Stay safe. Hey, welcome, Nightman. I'm so glad you're back. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for tuning in today. Hey, Zach. You're awesome, and thanks for not pulling out a tarot card. I always get that, but thank you so much. Thank you. You're awesome as well. I know you're awesome because you were able to type something so kind. So thank you so much. And no, I do not like tell fortunes or anything like that. I don't like. I feel like it would be cool to just get it read just to see what it's like, but like I don't know how to do that. AJ said, yeah, it's kind of like football, but not really. Okay, that like I'm not a sportsman, so in your description of it, it makes sense to me. But like I feel like if you tell somebody who's like really into sports, gonna be like, what? But yeah, for me that definitely makes sense. So how was your match today, AJ? Did your team win the rugby match, or was it like not a win today? AJ said football has a lot of paddling and rugby doesn't. No, padding. Sorry, I don't know why I read paddling. The word just so tiny. Oh, like with the to protect the players. Okay. Shouldn't oh well, I have to watch a rugby match because I was like, shouldn't they have it? Because I just saw a picture of the person with the ball and it looked like football from that aspect. So maybe it's not as dangerous per se as football. I don't know. But welcome everybody to the live stream. Hey Donnie, how are you doing today? Well, we are being productive today, Donnie. So yeah, the day is definitely a productive one. How are you doing today? You're good? Okay, I'm glad everything is going good. Yeah, it's always great when you guys have like good days. It means your day went good and it went a little bit better than okay. So you probably woke up with some goals. You were able to accomplish all those goals, and maybe you did something really cool or really fun or just something that made you happy to make it a good day, not okay day. So yeah, that's really awesome, guys. So right now I am typing on my computer. So feel free to leave a comment, ask a question. It's a little cold in my room, so I like to, I'm normally wrapped up, excuse me, in my blanket when I'm like typing on the computer. So yeah, feel free to like leave a comment, ask a question. Remember guys to please consider liking the video. And what you guys eat today? We established that everything is going good for people. King of the Weather's dropped in those weather reports. So King of the Weather said, take cover now if you are in Forest County or Lamar County, Mississippi, because there is a tornado happening or a tornado warning happening there, guys. So we want you to stay safe if you're in Mississippi, specifically in those areas. Nightman said, I need to know what your assignment is. Well, right now I'm just responding to a discussion post. So, I don't think it's required it's not required to do the discussion pose. He doesn't even factor it into your grade, but I saw one student do it, so I'm like, let me just do it. But yeah, I reread the syllabus and everything, so it's not like required. Then after, I'm gonna do like some GRE work really quickly. What's the discussion? So I had to analyze, well, myself and my classmates, we had to analyze the Hudson v. Mississippi. Sorry, not Mississippi, Mississippi, Hudson v. Michigan case of 2006. So we just like wrote like a case brief up about it. And then now I'm just like reading other people's case briefs and then just like to make sure like, hey, my thinking was okay and see what they said as well. Yeah, well, welcome to the channel, guys. So, King of the Weather, I guess they're looking for some, weather reports for us. Donnie, Nightmare Man. What'd you guys eat today? Would love to know. Hey, Aiden, how are you doing today? How's your day going? If you are a returning subscriber or supporter, thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it, guys. If you are a new viewer here, make sure to consider liking the video and hitting that subscribe button and joining the channel. King of the Weather said there's a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Louisiana and Texas, so stay safe, guys. Aiden said, I'm making butter. Wow, butter camel at 10 p.m. I've never had or heard of somebody eating butter camel before. How does it taste, Aiden? Donnie said hamburger helper. I've never had a hamburger helper. What's in it? Hey, Alan, how are you doing today? Jersey Mike's. Yeah, it's a sandwich place, right? I've heard of Jersey Mike's. Yeah. What's your go-to sandwich, Alan? What did I eat? I asked you guys, what did I eat? I had like a I still have my mom's food. I'm gonna eat that for dinner, but like for lunch, I had like a bagel, and the smell of the cream cheese is so weird to me. Like I was putting cream cheese on my bagel. I'm like, this smells weird. So it's a new bottle. So I didn't eat it with cream cheese, but like I put like mayonnaise on it and I ate it with like cheese, and it was good. So yeah, cream cheese, the Philadelphia cream cheese. I don't know if it's just me, but like it smells kind of weird. And like sometimes I know stuff just smells weird, but when you eat it, it even tastes weird too to me. So maybe I'm starting to not like cream cheese. And that's kind of sad because I really like bagels. I've noticed that though. Like maybe if I eat something too much, or I don't know. Sometimes I just don't like the same food sometimes that I used to like before. And I think bagels are falling into that category for some reason. At least cream cheese now. Oh, it's beef and macaroni mixed together, Donnie. Okay, that sounds like cool. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. At least you're getting your protein from the meat and then like your carbohydrate from the pasta. King of the Weather said there's a flash flood warning for parts of Louisiana and Texas, so stay safe if you're in Louisiana or Texas, guys. Alan said, I always get the tuna. Did you something good to it? They like, oh, they put seasoning in your, in your sandwich? Okay, Alan, that sounds good. Yeah, good tuna sub is definitely good. I didn't do anything to the Philadelphia cream cheese. I literally went to Walmart on Friday. I bought the cream cheese on Friday. I opened it like on Saturday to make like a bagel. And I'm always putting like a clean knife in there. But for some reason, it's just like, first it smells weird. Like, and it's not that it smells weird. It's not spoiled or anything. It's just the cream cheese smell. I don't know if they made the smell more prominent. So one, I don't like the cream cheese smell. And then two, when I put it on the bagel and like I bite into it, the taste of it is just not agreeing with my taste buds anymore. So I think it's probably like I just grew out of cream cheese. Even though it's weird to say, but no, it's definitely happened to me before. Like, it's like saltfish. I don't really like I like saltfish if my mom cooks it one particular way, but like another way I'm not going to eat it. So I think cream cheese, I feel like I'm not liking cream cheese anymore, at least the Philadelphia cream cheese, because when I tell you, I can't eat it. It's nasty to me. Yeah, I've definitely thought of it, AJ. Main reason why I don't have contacts is because my nails are always long, and I'm scared I'm going to poke out my eye. It doesn't look long now, but it's growing back. Aiden said butter camel. Wait, caramel. Oh, okay, caramel, because I read camel earlier. Donnie said it's Mardi Gras there in Louisiana. What do you guys do in Mardi Gras? What's a moon pie? I've never heard of a moon pie. Alan said, sorry, I always use speech chat. No, it happens. Like, when I speak to when I text my mom, I'm mostly texting her using the speech. Like, I have Siri write up my text, and it has a whole bunch of typos. I always have to send a message. Ignore the typos. So, yeah. Hi, Stu Lover Kitchen. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing today? King of the Weather said, move to a basement. So King of the Weather said there's a tornado warning in Louisiana, so move to the basement in if you are in that area. Hey James, how are you doing? You met my mom. She's super cool. That's awesome. She didn't tell me you met her. Wait, did you meet her in person or via live, James? But hey, you met her the same way. So, hey, that's really cool. Did you enjoy meeting her? I mean, you said she's really cool, so I would hope so. I would hope you did. That sentence didn't make any sense, guys. It's okay. Oh, welcome to the live stream. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully you guys had a good day today. If it wasn't good, hopefully it was okay. Just remember, stay productive, be a little positive, and you shall be okay. In theory, you'll be okay, guys. But that's what we need, right? James said, I met her on your live stream. She is super fly. I see where you get it from. Well, thank you, James. Thank you so much for your kind words. I'm sure that I enjoy having you on the live stream, so I'm definitely sure that she enjoyed you on the live stream as well. And thank you so much for your kind words again. We really, really appreciate it. So, James, how's your day going? I know you just tuned in. I probably asked you that already, but welcome back. Thank you so much for your continued support to all the supporters. If you are a new viewer here, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. I'm Unique Lamia, also known as Mia, and I am a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice. And in this live stream, I'm just responding to your comments. I will also be doing some GRA work, so we're gonna start that after I type this out. I'm working on like a discussion post really quickly, just like a response. So yeah, we had to analyze a case, Hudson v. Michigan of 2006, and then now, like I already posted my case brief. So now we have to what's this? Please post a link. Oh. Then I have to, somebody email me, sorry guys. Then I have to just, I'm just responding to this person. Yeah, okay. We all got quiet, guys. Let's see. Well, you're gonna get some ASMR content. Hopefully you can hear the typing. Here the weather said this storm will be near Lumberton, around 2 p.m. CST, Hatesburg, and Pine Ridge. Very unique county names. Around 2:05 p.m. CST, West Hatesburg, Grove, around 2:15, and Sunrise McCluring. Well, guys, I get tongue-tied too much. Maybe a news reporter role is not in my career. Okay? I could be the people writing the script for them, but there's no way I could be a news reporter. I get tongue-tied way too much for this. I'll be on TV trying to say some stuff, and I'm like, what? Sorry, guys. I get tongue-tied. I can't say this right. They're not going to hire me for that. Yeah. Macedonia, Mississippi. So, yeah, guys, there's tornadoes all around those areas. Alan said, how's your day been, Mia? Do anything fun? My day has been very productive, Alan. No, I guess, I mean, unless you categorize fun as, I guess, getting your goals done schoolwork-wise, then, yeah, it was fun. But no, it wasn't fun for me. It was just productive. Yeah. Alan said, you told us to be productive, so I'm gonna have to record. I'll read while I watch your live. What's this on my computer? 1 second, guys. I don't know. I feel something weird on my computer. I'll look at it later. Hey, you could do it. My mom says my voice can be like a podcast for you guys. If you guys are ever in your room and you just want to, like, you know how some people, they listen to music and they read? Guys, if you can do that, how do you do that? When I'm reading, I cannot. It has to be quiet. I cannot have any noise around me. Otherwise, I'm not going to concentrate 100%. Unless, like, I'm in an airport. It's different. At one time, I literally wrote an exam in the airport. I mean, I got an A on the exam, but, like, there's only certain places I could do schoolwork and, like, still, like, focus on it. But 9 times out of 10, I cannot do that. But yeah, my lives, guys, and like my education videos, my YouTube lives, just think of it as like a podcast. My mom said it'd be putting her to sleep sometimes. I don't know if she's telling me my voice is soothing or if the videos are just boring. Because it can be interpreted 2 different ways when she tells me my videos put her to sleep. So, she didn't clarify on that, but yeah. It can help you. Just use it however you want. King of the Weather said there is a new tornado warning. Okay, where's the new tornado warning, King of the Weather? However, I do not believe that. I do not believe that the evidence should have been suppressed because it's mentioned in the case the societal or social cost of letting a criminal back into the public society has to be analyzed. Furthermore, way in which the evidence was acquired in the was not suppressed, so the court was correct. Evidence officers acquired at Hudson's home. Okay, we got a lot of typos. It's okay. My ideas are okay though. Let me just get this really together. I'm going into my school's my discussion post. 2 technologies. If you have it, guys, it's very helpful when you're like writing stuff out because I don't want to change browsers. That's just me being lazy. I could literally change browsers right now on my laptop and I could see my discussion post, but I don't want to do that. So I got my iPod to go and see my discussion posts on my computer so I can like reference my own discussion post in this response. So more of the story is, if you have 2 devices, it's okay. It's easy. It's not easy, but like it definitely helps. Alan said, I feel like productive counts as fun. Really? Okay. Real fun only lasts for a bit, but being productive will give you long-term enjoyment. You're working today for something fun today, tomorrow maybe. That's a really interesting opinion for it, Alan. I mean, like, yeah, that's a really interesting take. I feel like I disagree with that statement, but you know what? That's okay, because we can have respectful disagreements. But no, I really appreciate that take for it. It's a really interesting one. Like, I never... If my mom would say she thinks that way too, but like, I don't think that way. So, but no, it's a really interesting perspective, that point of view. Yeah, but it's not mine. Okay. King of the Weather said, tornado watch for parts of Louisiana, Michigan, Mississippi, and Alabama and Florida. Okay. Cool, cool. So it's not cool. It's not cool that you got a tornado warning in those areas. Stay safe if you guys are in those areas, guys, okay? We don't want you guys getting taken by a tornado. Hey, cats and Pokemon. How are you doing today? I haven't seen you in a while. Glad you can tune in. United States. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Wait. You might have better. No, it's 100% okay to disagree, guys. And just know, whenever I disagree with you guys, I'm not disagreeing with you guys to be mean. I try to be as authentic as possible with you guys. And I think the core foundation of this channel is to, like, have all our opinions welcome, and to, like, foster, like, and to make people comfortable with experiencing disagreements. Because if one thing has shown me, whether you're taking a class, whether you're working at a workplace, whether you're responding to an email, you'll always have a disagreement, or you'll always have your own opinions. So when you know how to, like, navigate that and just, like, say, okay, like Alan, like, if you know how to do what Alan did, laughed about it and, like, yeah, it's okay to disagree, and you might have buttered it up. I feel like that's, like, a great skill to have, because, like, it's the reality of the world, I feel like. So, no, that's definitely true. I did feel like it was a little buttered up. But you know what? I mean, I feel like there was some truth in what you said, but not a lot for me. So, yeah. How was your day? My day was productive. Cats and Pokemon. No, yeah, the day is definitely still going for me. It is. I have a staff meeting later on at 8 p.m. So, yeah, but luckily it's raining outside. Too much butter, Alan. No, it's raining outside, so my supervisor, he made it online, so that's really nice. I don't have to. So technically, I already went outside because I had to meet him, but technically, I don't have to go outside again. So it's just like, and like when it's raining too, you don't want to go outside. Like, if you know what I mean. When it's raining, like, unless you're a rain person, personally, I despise the rain. I know when we need rain, we need water, but do we even collect water like that, like from the sky now? So like, what's the point of rain? I know the point of rain, guys. I know why rain is important, but, like, you know, you guys kind of get what I'm trying to say. So, I don't have to go outside again today. So I just wanted to, I feel like, especially when I get to my GRA work, sometimes, not all the time, just sometimes going live and recording myself doing that keeps me productive and keeps me accountable, because I'm not a procrastinator. I'm really not a procrastinator. But however, sometimes when it comes to, like, I feel like, especially this semester, since I'm taking so many classes, and I'm just, like, my brain is constantly moving, guys, okay? And when I say my brain is constantly moving, it's just, like, I'll be on my break, or I'll be, like, outside, and my brain is constantly thinking about, oh, my gosh, I have this coming up. I'll wake up in the morning and look at my syllabus. I'm like, I have this coming up. So I'm, like, constantly jumping to a whole bunch of stuff. So what happens with my GRA work sometimes, I always get it completed by the deadline, but sometimes I wait until the last minute. So I'm spending 5 hours working on, like, this one GRE task that wouldn't have taken so long if I started early. So I realized when I live stream me doing my GRE work, I'm able to time myself when I do it, and I'm able to started earlier. So yeah, that's why most of the time now, that's why I live stream my GRE. Luckily, it only relates to my GRE work, because for my schoolwork, I'm not a procrastinator, but it's just this semester. King of the Weather said there's a blizzard warning for Alaska. You're having a wet, soggy dog. Ew. Like a hot dog? Why is the hot... Ew. What? Why would you eat soggy bread, though, cats in Pokemon? Did you really want bread that bad? You're better than me. I can't do it. I literally starved myself. Well, I didn't starve myself, but because, like, I had crackers. Like, my stomach had food. But, like, I remember one time I didn't want to spend my money in ordering food. Because, like, I can order food, but I don't like spending my money in doing that. I didn't want to go to my school's dining hall because I knew the food would be so bad. And I didn't want to cook anything because I knew if I made something, it would have came out terrible. So I found, like, some crackers. I found some peanut butter. And I spaced out my meals correctly. So I didn't eat breakfast. So I just literally ate and when it was like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. So that way it would fill me and I could just go to sleep and wake up the next day and go get something to eat. Don't do that, guys. It's not good for you, okay? It's really not, but don't do it. Welcome, Minaj. How are you doing? Just wanted to... Oh, thank you so much. You're beautiful as well, Minaj. Always a blessing to see you on my time. Oh, well, it's always a blessing when you stumble upon this live as well. Thank you so much for your kind words, Minaj. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully you had an amazing day today. And I would love to know, how's your day going? King of the Weather said there's a winter storm watch for parts of Oregon, including my area, Salem. Oh, wow. Stay safe, King of the Weather. No, the weather has definitely turned around. Like, last week, it was so hot. It was, like, 70 degrees, guys. Literally, summertime. It's freezing. I went outside yesterday, and when else I say it's freezing, guys. It's crazy. Yeah, stay safe, King of the Weather, like Cats and Pokemon said. Welcome, Trayvon. How are you doing? Love the emojis. Glad you can tune in. How are you doing today? Hi. Welcome, everybody. I am Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I am a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice. And on this YouTube channel, I essentially show you guys my life ranging from GRA work, graduate assistant work, grad school work, fashion videos, travel videos, technology videos. I do a lot, guys, okay? Because I feel like we are all individuals and we have a lot going on. So I feel like this is a free pass. My channel... free pass for people to be nosy. It's okay to be nosy. Have you ever gone to the mall and you look at like this and you just look at people sometimes? Like, I do it sometimes. I go to the mall and I just look at people, not in a weird way. Like, they would just be passing me and I look at them and I'm like, the same way I have my own accomplishments, the same way I have my own stressors, and the same way like you think you're the main character in your life, these people are the same exact way. And then when you actually think about it like that, it's so weird, or it's just so crazy that this one individual who you just see in passing and you may never see again in like your entire life, they have their own life. I know it's not weird, but like, I know like when I say it's like obviously duh, but like, I don't know. If you're like me sometimes you don't think about other people much. Like, I don't mean in a bad way. I mean, you don't think about other people's life, if that makes sense. And you're just curious to know what other people's life is like. If you're curious, if that's you, subscribe to this channel. Because I'm giving you guys a free pass to be like, hey, this is my life. This is literally my life, guys, and I'm showing it to you. So, yeah, I like to say sometimes when I want to, like, sell the fun version, free pass to be nosy. When I want to sell you guys the detailed version of my life, I'm Uniquely Mia, a dual degree grad student studying public administration and criminal justice. And I have travel videos, educational videos, technology videos, eat with me, so much more, guys. So definitely consider subscribing to the channel and joining me on my journey. Hey, Kay, haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? I hope everything's going good with you. I'm so glad you can tune in. I know you have been MIA from the live, but you know what? I'm honestly, sometimes I'm happy, or like I'm always sad when you guys aren't on live stream with me, but I know that just means, hey, you have some cool stuff happening in your life. Hopefully it's not stresses, because I know stress can take you away from the live stream as well. But mostly I'm looking at the optimism of it. So that means you have some awesome stuff happening, Kay, in your life that pulled you away from my live stream. So how's everything going? You're still gonna be here? You gotta eat your food, King of the Weather? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. What are you planning to eat today? Oh, that's so sad. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. So sorry, Kay. Hopefully you feel better. Going through grief is never cool at all. Obviously, it's grief. It's not cool at all. So, I just hope that, like, you feel better than you did when you initially heard about that grief, and that you continue to heal every day, and just make sure, it can be hard sometimes, but just try to do something fun every day and that makes you happy every day, to try to not feel so sad about that grief that you felt like when you first heard it. Cats and Pokemon said, I met my day. Oh, what is this song? Okay. I thought when you said a soggy dog, I meant you were eating a hot dog. I don't know why. I just feel like I was watching maybe a cartoon show and somebody said that in a hot dog reference. But no, I'm so glad you're not eating wet bread, Cats and Pokemon. I don't want to, like, say that's kind of weird, but, like, please don't eat wet bread, guys, if you have an option. If you're starving and you have no choice and that's the only food, it's understandable. But please don't eat wet bread if you have a choice. King of the Weather said, oh, wow, awesome. You're eating dino nuggets and chicken tenders. That's a lot of chicken, King of the Weather. But you know what? You're getting a lot of protein, okay? Very nice, very nice. Hey, Seb, how are you doing? Oh, thank you so much I'm so glad that you love my streams. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully you like the video and subscribe and stick around so I can see more of you. Thank you so much. I really enjoy that you guys are enjoying the content. Good morning, Iceman. How are you doing? So I just answered this discussion pose. So, oh wait, my professor, excuse me. She wanted me to post something today, did she? No, she just said I was doing a good job. Okay. She didn't want me to post something today. Okay, let me post this before I'm doing GRE work right now, but like she wants me to post a flyer on like this. My school has like an official LinkedIn page where they post information. So I'm in charge of that. So let me, but I have to export as a PDF. When is this event? Oh, 17. Criminal investigate. Got the FBI out here. You guys be not having cool people coming. Kay said, share with me, King. 2 tornado warnings. King of the Weather said, you know what? I'm gonna go buy dino nuggets. No, dino nuggets definitely sounds good, Kay. Like when I like chicken tenders, Lucas always eats like comfort food, okay? King of the Weather, like, so sorry guys, like your old usernames are in the back of my head, but King of the Weather, like you guys, and sometimes you guys too, when you tell me what you eat, it'd be really good. Like you guys have like comfort food or just like food that I would want, like chicken tenders. It's not healthy, but like sometimes you just need a good chicken tender, okay? So I get it. Yeah, the thought of wet bread is gross. Yeah, like I've touched wet bread before. My mom, before we throw away bread, she always wants me to like wet it for some reason. So I do not like doing that. I mean, I don't wet my own bread, but when I'm home, I wet it. But like, it's not fun. King of the Weather said, extreme cold warning for parts of Oregon. I haven't seen this in my life. Wow. Stay warm, King of the Weather, okay? Cats and Pokemon said, oh, but they do that for hot dog. Oh my gosh. Ew. Really? Wow. That's very interesting. I did not know that. They wet the bread for hot dog eating contests? That has to be a good prize they're getting. Kay said, I know a guy. Ooh, really? Wow, that's really interesting. Does that guy, Kay, do they just drink like the hot dog water like for fun or just because they like it or what? That's wow. That's really interesting. That is so interesting. Wow. Couldn't be me, guys. There is an enhanced risk for severe weather in Oregon. Okay, the weather said, guys, so stay safe out there. Oh, in Mississippi? Okay. What did she say to do? There's no link. Please pull. Okay. Where's LinkedIn? Okay. Think about you. File not supported. What do you mean file not supported? One second, guys. File. Kay said, I mean, that's not as bad as my sister. She burned noodles. No, I remember that. I remember when you told me that she burned noodles for the first time. But you know what? It's okay, because not everyone's a good cook. You and your family members, you guys just know to probably keep her away from the noodles now, okay? But maybe she's just learning still. Hopefully she gets better in the future. Captain Pokemon said, I'm going to order dinner tonight. Hopefully it'll help me feel better. I don't know what to get. Wingstop? I want Wingstop so bad. But they don't have one in, like, where I attend school. Because TikTok makes it so good. And when I'm in New York, it's either they don't have a Wingstop, or it's just too far from, like, where I stay in New York for me to get Wingstop. But, like, TikTok, they make it look so good. I don't even like ranch, but for Wingstop, I have to try the ranch. Okay? Like, I want the hot honey rub, chicken tenders. If I ever go to Wingstop, I'm getting all chicken, okay? I'm gonna get, like, if they do that. I don't know. How much is Wingstop? If it's expensive, I'm not gonna get all. But, like, if it's, like, if they can, like, mix it. Like, give me one piece of every flavor. At this point, when I do go to a Wingstop, when I finally try it, that'll probably be the only time in my life I get Wingstop. Since it's so, like, inaccessible to me at my school and in New York. Those are, like, the only two places that I feel like is gonna have Wingstop. If I can find it. And they don't have it. So. But I would get all the flavors. Every single flavor. Just to try it. Except for that corn. Like, I'm not a corn person. That corn, it doesn't look good to me. They're fries, though. They're fries and their chicken tenders. Looks really good from Wingstop. Okay, export. Okay, let me post that. Okay, and now I'm gonna schedule the same thing to be posted closer to the date. Don't diss the corn. I haven't tried it, Kay. So like if I ever go to a Wingstop, when I go to that Wingstop, I'll get one to try it. But like just looking at it, it doesn't look that thing to me. But like you said, don't diss it before I try it. So I'm not gonna diss it before I try it. Cats and Pokemon said maybe I will get some Wingstop. Their voodoo fries, is that it? That I saw that looks good. I just know their food looks good at Wing Fries, okay? It looks good at Wingstop. It looks good. What's your Wingstop order then, Cats and Pokemon? King of the Weather said from Northern Perry, South Western Wayne, and Northwestern Green Countries. Huh? Oh, there's a tornado there, King of the Weather. The corn is so good. You love the corn. Okay, 2 people saying the corn is good. So I'll try the corn. You don't have a Wingstop in your state either, Alan. We always go to B-Dubs. I've never heard of B-Dubs before. You know where my mom used to take me? Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings. I've had Buffalo Wild Wings. I've had it one time when I was younger, okay, guys? But I have to try it again, possibly, to like give you guys an updated food review about it. But when I had it when I was younger, I did not like it. I didn't like it. And I'm a buffalo wing person. So I just know my mom, like, I wanted buffalo wings. And she's like, let's go here because they sell buffalo wings. I didn't like it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to, like, retry it one day and do, like, an updated food review for you guys. But I just know when I had it that one time, it wasn't good. But when my mom in New York, she used to take me to Wing Wagon to get buffalo wings. Because, like, I don't know. From my experience, New York isn't really like a buffalo wing state. So, but like Wing Wagon, she used to take me there, and they used to be good too. They still have a Wing Wagon, but it's just far from our house. So, don't really go there anymore. Cats and Pokemon said their order is voodoo fries with their chicken sandwich is my Wingstop order. Okay, no wings is crazy. But I have to be specific. Have a specific craving for wings. No, I get that. I understand that. You're almost done with your food, King of the Weather. How was it? King, where's my dino nuggets? Alan said, I feel like it's kind of a mid-range restaurant. It's kind of thing around here, so we're biased. No, I can get that. Like, if that's the only place that you have to get those wings, you really want some wings, it's gonna be good. So no, that makes sense to me. What you said, Alan. Okay, so we just finished updating this LinkedIn post. So we posted one LinkedIn post that had to go out today. And I also scheduled a post to be released on Monday. It's just the same exact post just to remind people in case they get reminders based on notifications. Say, hey, guest speaker is coming today, so they can attend that. Excuse me. So now I'm going to go into something known as Qualtrics. And I'm working like on a research project with my a GRE professor. Hopefully it can get published or be in the stages to be ready. We're not looking optimistic, but we're just going to go with the flow with everything. And I'm just going to contribute as much as I can to this segment of the project before my time as her GRE ends. I mean, I could potentially return. I don't know. We shall see. Okay. So she says she made some edits. So I'm going to look over those edits really quickly. And then I'm going to open the Qualtrics and add some information. Deleted. Add those. Canada said, I'm done. Your food was 20 out of 10. I can understand those dino chicken nuggets. Guys, I didn't know. I was like, you don't know if you like frozen food until you get desperate. And when I tell you, frozen chicken nuggets are really good. Sometimes it's better than like the McDonald's. It's good. So yeah, I can attest. I agree with that. Kayla, that it was probably really good. No, Philly cheesesteak, no. I've never had a Philly cheesesteak. Because remember, Kay, I don't eat, like, pork or beef. My grandfather, he loves Philly cheesesteaks. Like, when I used to spend the night at their house, like, my grandfather and my grandmother's house, we would always go to the mall because my grandmother's obsessed with the mall, right? And when we go to the food court, the one thing he always used to get was a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. He doesn't get it anymore. And it looks good based on, like, what he used to get. He would get it with, like, the onions and, like, the cheese. So, like, I've never had it, but, like, I've seen my grandfather eat it, and he really loves it. So, from that experience, I feel like it's really good, since he likes it a lot. And, yeah. And you guys know, like, my grandparents, normally when they eat out, guys, they eat the same meal, okay? They literally eat the same exact meal. So, when they're branching out and trying something different, and they actually eat all of it, that's how you know it's good, okay? I feel like there's some people, if they do a food review for you, you don't really trust them because you feel like they say yes, everything is good, right? And then there's other people who rarely eat out, or like if they eat out, they give you their honest opinions. That's them. So yeah. Cats and Pokemon said B-dubs is like Buffalo Wild Wings, or is a nickname for Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, that's what they said. Oh, it might be slang. Okay, Alan responded. King of the Weather said there's a flash flood warning. I'm not even going to try and say that place, but for that parish in Louisiana. Stay safe, guys. So, yeah, don't go to Louisiana anytime now. Donnie, I think Donnie said it's Mardi Gras in Louisiana. Donnie, you still on the live? Stay safe if you are in Louisiana. King of the Weather, Uniquely Mia's own weatherman, is providing us with these updates, and according to them, it is not safe to be out there. Oh, fun fact. I was going to tell you the fun fact, but I don't want to be that person. But fun fact, by the way, now that you ask Cats and Pokemon, in Louisiana, they don't have counties. They have parishes. So, like, let's say you go to New York. I don't even know if New York has counties. They probably do. I don't know. But, like, let's say you go to Washington, or you go to Apple County in Washington. When you go to Louisiana, their counties are parishes. Fun fact for you guys. I don't know why I know that. I really don't know why. I probably has to write a paper about it or something. But yeah, I don't know why I know that. Really, California? Thank you. I hope you're a nerd too, because nerds, the world is a place where we are constantly acquiring knowledge, guys. And as I said in a previous video, if you're living and you're not constantly learning stuff, are you even living, is what you should ask yourself. So, yeah. Kay said, all I understand was my state. That you just said. Really? Let's say. Fun fact, undergrad I did. I really do. I really did. I had technically graduated with 3.97 GPA, but I graduated summa cum laude from undergrad. That's the highest you can get. The only reason I missed 1 point, or maybe like 2 points the way the math worked out, but technically in like my whole experience during undergrad, I only ever got 1 B. And that B was because I took a graduate class in my undergrad curriculum, because my school had a program where I could take graduate classes as an undergrad student. I wanted to get ahead. So if you take out that grad class from my resume, I technically have a 4.0 as an undergrad student. As a graduate student, just because of that 1 B that I got as a grad student, so far that's the only B I've ever gotten in my grad school career. We'll see if it can stay like that. We shall see, guys. Who knows? After this semester, we shall see. But, yeah, so so as a grad student, I don't have a 4.0 just because of that 1 B that I got as an undergrad. So sometimes it's good to take classes ahead, but sometimes it's not. Maybe if I waited to take that class when I was in grad school, I would have done better, but who knows. At the end of the day, I don't really care anymore because it got me ahead. So it definitely helped. Cats and Pokemon said, I wonder where they got the word parish from. No, yeah, you were right, Cats and Pokemon. I feel like you're right, because I think, like, each state, they were, like, before they were states, they were, like, colonies or whatever. So, and they had people from Europe. Obviously, like, the Europeans who call it Europe, but, like, they had people come in from, like, French, from Dutch. Dutch? Where is Dutch? What country speaks Dutch? Finland? No. This is why French is easy for me to remember, because French is France. Okay. Okay, the Netherlands, Belgium, yeah, speaks Dutch. So yeah, the countries that influenced it created the word. So yeah, you're right, cats and Pokemon. Okay, so I reviewed her edit. So now I'm gonna, let's see if I remember how to do this Qualtrics form. I told her I do. I know how to do it. It's just, I did it for like my GRA, my first GRA professor I ever worked with, or worked for, is the better term. She had me do it, but that's been a whole year. So I just have to refresh my memory to make sure I know how to, do it. Kay said they got it from me. Oh, they got the word parish from UK? Okay, very cool, very cool. What inspired you to make them use the word parish instead of counties, Kay? King of the Weather said there's a flash flood warning. I'm not able to log in. What do you mean I'm not able to log in? Guys, they said they're unable to validate my request. What do you mean you're unable to validate my request? Hey, yo, guys, they locked me out of the system. How are you gonna lock me out of the system? This is what my tuition and fees are going for. Paying towards. I really despise emailing this, the technical support at my school, man. They are not good at all. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can log in a different way before I email them. Because you guys know, like, when you gotta email people, like, especially school systems, they move so slow sometimes. This is why if they ever, like, mess up, like, if there's ever a problem with, like, something, like, my academics giving me my credit, that happened one time. I took the class, I finished the class, but when I look at, like, my degree works to see, like, all the classes I've taken and how many classes I have left, my grade wasn't in. It was like I never took the class. That day, guys, when I tell you, I literally called, like, 5 different people in one day, and I emailed 5 different people. I saw the error at, like, 12 p.m. The error was fixed literally by 3 p.m. The only reason they moved so fast was because I called them, like, literally a whole bunch of times. That's what you have to do, because if you don't do it, guys, they're going to take their sweet old time because they do not really care. And I'm going to have to do that again for one of these classes that I'm in now, because one of my classes isn't falling where it's supposed to fall, and I know I got approval to take the class. So I'm going to wait till I get my grade before I email them about it. But just you wait. They're going to fix it, guys. Now that I remember it, I have to go and make sure I have that picture of that email. Because, guys, anytime you have to communicate with somebody, especially when it's regarding schoolwork or academics, make sure that communication occurs via email, via writing. Because in the real world, people can say, if you have a verbal conversation with them, they can be like, wait, I forgot, I never said that. But in the field of academia, they definitely try to do the same exact thing, guys, 100%. So make sure everything occurs via email. And I'll have the email, so I'm taking a picture in case my system gets hacked one day. Just to make sure I get my credit. We're good. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to email tech support. That's gonna suck. That means I can't work on this today. Cats and Danish? Yes. Danish. Danish? Like a pastry? No. Oh my gosh. It's not a pastry. You guys know what I'm talking about, but that's what the word reminded me of. Cats and Pokemon said, oh, so Dutch is... I feel like Dutch is like, I think that's the language. But I Googled, like, what countries speak Dutch, and, like, the Netherlands came up, Belgium. So there's, like, a whole bunch of countries that speak that language. You know, I think what throws us off, specifically me, it could be you too, with the word Dutch, is because when I hear the word, like, when you hear the word Dutch, you think there's a country called Dutcherland. There's no country called Dutcherland. But you know what I mean. It's like when you think of French. You know French is associated with France. You know, the language Spanish is associated with Spain or Mexico. So it's like the association is there, but I feel like Dutch is just one of those languages. Obviously, it's spoken about, but like it's not, if that makes sense. At least for me as an American, it's not a language that I'm like, hey, I want to wake up and learn it one day. Or it's not a language that's like in mainstream media for me. So that's why I had to think about it and be like, what country actually speak Dutch? So that's why initially I was trying to say, think about a country that starts with a D, but it didn't work like that. It's like English. I don't know. I guess English is just the first language. I was going to start saying what letter, but it's like the United States. Never mind. But yeah, you guys get the idea behind it. You got to go with the male king of the weather? Okay. Kay said cats and Pokemon inspired me. Cats and Pokemon said, I perished in a parish because I had a bad pear itch. That's kind of funny. It rhymes though. You'll still be here, king of the weather. All right, thank you so much. So let me see. I'm going to try and log in one more time before I have to email tech support. Now it's saying it's not working. I think I can do it another way. Let me see. But welcome to the live stream. What did you get, King of the Weather? Did you order something from Amazon? Something cool? Okay, let me log in. Nope, it's not working. So I'm gonna email tech support because how do I email tech support? I don't know how to do that. Help desk. I don't want to call you guys. Okay, Kay said, you know, I only watch the Super Bowl just to see my wifey SZA. I feel like a lot of people did that. Some people probably even bought tickets just to see SZA. I saw the show on TikTok. Yeah, I found the full-length video on TikTok. I should have looked on YouTube now that I think about it. Guys, I love YouTube, okay, guys? I'm not betraying YouTube. It was just easier for me to think. But, yeah, it was good. What did you guys think about it? I had to watch a few videos so you have, like, the full meaning of, like, what, like, the meaning behind it. But, like, it was good. And if that's her real voice, top tier. Very good. Because it literally obviously it's her real voice, but I mean if she sang that live, that was like really something. Because it literally, because I heard the song before, so like the one she sang, I heard the song before, so her voice literally sounded like the track. So that was really cool if that was like her singing live. Hey Slim, you think the game was rigged? So you're not happy about the team that won? I'm not a football fan, but like, I feel like it's a monumental moment per se, because they said like the team who won, like they're like an all like black team, all African American, so it was really cool for that to like happen. But like, I can see how you said it's rigged, because I saw that video on TikTok. If you guys are on TikTok, they had this lady with like a voodoo doll, and she had a needle, and she was like taking the needle to stab the doll, and they said the doll represented like one of the football players who was on the losing team. So I guess people can say that, but personally for me, I'm like, I'm not a football fan, but like, it was cool that they said like an all African American team won. Name a car for me to edit. A BMW. You prefer the Seahawks, even though my team sucks now. Oh, so you're Kansas City Chief fans now. But just because they lost the Super Bowl though, doesn't mean they suck, Kay. That just means like for the Super Bowl, the Eagles were better than them at the Super Bowl on that one day. But trust me, it's gonna restart, okay? They'll be fine. The losing team, they'll be fine. They're just gonna restart, train again, And who said, I think somebody said they won like 2 consecutive years in a row. They're going to be fine. They didn't get that bonus that the Super Bowl winners get, but maybe that's why they're really sad, but they'll be fine. All right, bet you're going to edit a BMW. Oh, your favorite team is the Seattle's. Okay. That's really cool. I'm not a football fan, guys. I really don't know. But look, that's cool, though. Cool. We have to have our favorite. King of the Weather said it's so cold. Yeah, it really is cold outside. It really, really is. So are you guys a football fan? What did you think about the games winning? Did you watch the halftime show? What did you guys think about the show? Would love to know. Hey, gamer. Yes, I remember you. How are you doing today? No, she really should have. She literally only was on stage for like less than 5 minutes, I feel like, in total. She should have. And she just sang like 3 verses probably, and she was done. I get why they did it. I mean, it was his show. So, but she I guess she didn't want to overshadow him. The people wanted her, so he brought her out, but yeah. It was literally like less than 5 minutes she was on the stage. Like, you heard her voice and then she was gone. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Gamer. Happy birthday to Gamer. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Hopefully you have an amazing day on your birthday, Gamer. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day and tune into my live stream on your birthday. As I always say, make sure to eat your favorite dessert. If dessert isn't your forte, eat your favorite meal because we all have to eat. And have a great day, Gamer. Or hopefully you had a great day if you're in a country where it's already nighttime. Slim said at King of the Weather, how much tornadoes are we gonna come these days? There's a tornado warning again, King of the Weather said. Welcome, Grow. How do you study for so long? I try to do it, but I can't retain focus for like 20 minutes. Honestly, study forever. Study for however long you want. Like, if you can only study for like 20 minutes and then take a break and come back for another 20 minutes, and you're retaining material like that, do it that way for you because that works for you. What I found to be very helpful, and it's like, okay, so like I do a lot of schoolwork. You guys see that. I wake up like at 5, 6 a.m. every morning, and then I'm probably not finished till like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. some days. So like throughout that time, I'm not necessarily, because I feel like when you guys think about studying, you think about reading something that I already took notes on over and over again. I feel like that's what you think about studying, right? And correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm not studying for all that time. I'm doing schoolwork for all that time. And when I say that, there is like a clear distinction, but they often intersect most of the time as well. So specifically when you're in graduate school, it's not really based on memorization. Obviously, in an exam, you can't always like read through everything because exams are time. So like obviously you do have to like review stuff over and over again to memorize it. However, in graduate school is more so it's just a lot of writing and a lot of reading. So when I'm working for more than like 10 hours a day on schoolwork from like 5 a.m. to 5 p.m., I'm fluctuating between reading textbook chapters, between writing essays, watching lecture videos, things like that. However, I do take time to study, but throughout the day, I'm really only studying for maybe 1 to 2 hours. Maybe sometimes it'll go to 3 hours every day. And my main method to study, as you guys want to say, or you guys may think when I'm reviewing past information, I make voice recordings. So literally, I made a voice recording for all my criminal justice notes that I've taken since week 1 to week like 7 that we're in now, I think, or week 6. It's over an hour. Like 2 voice recordings are 30 minutes long. And like the last one is maybe like 15 minutes long. So it's over an hour. And when I study, I literally like lie down close my eyes. I'm not going to fall asleep, but that's how I memorize information. Or I'll go outside for a walk, have my headphones in, and just listen to my voice telling me the concepts over and over again. That's how I study. And then the closer I get to an exam for like a specific class, I have practice problems, like homework, past homework assignments that I'll like re-practice on my own. So you have to be careful when you're using my study method, because sometimes there's something known as retest reliability. So let's say I'm studying for like one of my exams that has like a lot of mathematical practice problems. I can't study them every day, because if I do that, and if I do those practice problems over every single day, I will think I'm improving, but I'm not. I'll be experiencing the retest reliability in terms of I'm memorizing the answers and I'm memorizing the steps. So that's not really telling me if I actually understand the concept. Hopefully that answered your question. So more of the story is, when you study, guys, just study according to your schedule and however long you're comfortable with doing it, as long as it's a method that's productive and works for you. Because I know sometimes you guys may watch TikTok videos or YouTube videos and somebody saying, hey, study with me for 5 hours straight. Maybe for that information, maybe for that person, it works for them to actually study and review their notes for 5 hours straight. But 9 times out of 10, trust me, they're probably doing schoolwork, working ahead in between that. They're not studying for 5 hours straight. So to answer your question, if you can only study for 20 minutes straight and take a break, do that, as long as you are dedicating those 20 minutes to studying. I will caveat to everything I just said. I will discredit everything I just said by saying when I'm studying for the LSAT now, that's me learning new information. And when I live stream that, sometimes those live streams are anywhere from 2 hours to 4 hours. And that's literally where I'm focusing on studying something for like 2 to 4 hours straight. And I'm able to do that, one, because I'm like, as soon as I wake up, I'm most productive in the morning. That's when I'm studying. As soon as I wake up, when my brain is fresh. If I wait until the evening time to study, I cannot study for 2 to 4 hours straight. And two, you have to have like some type of motivation to push you to say, hey, let me get through this 2 hours and then I'm gonna take a break. Let me get through this 4 hours and I'll take a break. So yeah, you should have to know what type of person you are. Hopefully I answered your question. I know it was a long answer, but yeah, hopefully it helps. Hey, welcome, Slim. How are you doing? Bro, I just wish the weather could be better. Wow, another tornado warning. Like for real, tornado warnings come too much these days. True. Slim said it's to the point, starting to think I'm moving to the UK, but I can't say a bottle of water. I'm British though. They speak English. You should be fine. I feel like they'll understand us a little better than we understand them. And so sorry if you don't, like if we have an American accent to you guys, please tell us, because I just know some British people, they have like from movies, they have an accent to my ear. So once again, going in with that American perspective, which I try not to do, people in England, they probably hear an accent in us as well. Girl said, wow, that's a really creative way of approaching in college or school. Yeah, I'm in grad school. I will try to implement. I will say that method works for me because I'm in graduate school. Girl, when I was in university as a college student, my study method was completely different. Like I still used voice recordings, but in graduate school, most of my exams were multiple choice, and most of my exams are probably like, it was like some of my grad school exams are timed as well, but like my undergrad, I have longer on those grad school exams than I do. It's not much longer, but it's longer than my undergrad. So I really did have to like memorize every single thing. I was walking around my index cards. I would memorize every single thing. So my study methods are completely different. And it's just because the way the content is set up in the curriculum, grad school and undergrad. So I really hope the information I just told you works, girl, but I do recommend that you go and watch some of my fully nutritional YouTube videos. When I was an undergrad, I made a video about study tips that works if you follow it, and if you're in college, girl, that's definitely going to help you. So definitely watch that video if you can. Go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and click college/grad school videos, and it'll be there for you. Slim said, bottle of water. Yeah, I'm gonna drive water. Okay, cool. Kay said, y'all should come to Seattle. It's low-key chill here. No tornadoes or nothing. Maybe one day, Kay. I don't know if I've been to Seattle. One day, I'm open to going everywhere, okay? So, Kay, you guys, you'll be the first person to know if I'm ever in Seattle. I'm gonna go live stream, be like, hey guys, where's Kay at? I'm in Seattle. Oh my gosh, what should we do? So you guys will be the first people to know, okay? Alan said interesting. So you study first, and once you have information, it's about retention. Yeah, I would say that. That's a good way. The way I approach it though, Alan. So like I wake up, I take notes, and I feel like as you take notes, especially like as I'm writing stuff down, that's why I handwrite all my notes, because it helps with memory retention even if you don't think it helps. So sorry. So yeah, that definitely helps. That aids in memory retention. But like when I listen to the voice recordings, I think that's what your question was more so about. Yeah, when I listen to voice recordings, that definitely helps with my memory retention for me. Because I consider myself, I know some people, they consider themselves to be like, some people, they don't need like they don't need like the computer to read something to them, or they don't need to highlight anything, and that's how they retain information. I consider myself, I need examples. Like my professor, they'll be explaining something in class. I understand what you're saying, but give me an example, please. When they give me that example, I'm able to take it back to my room and look over. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So I'm a person, I need to retain it. And I need to retain it either with my eyes and with my ears. So that's why I do make those voice recordings, and I find them to be like really helpful for me. So yeah. And it's like music. Why do you think we memorize song lyrics so much? Obviously because we like the lyrics, but I think it's because we're hearing it as well. And we hear it over and over. And when you hear something over and over, that helps. That's why most of the time when I drop like educational videos, specifically about criminal justice, if you see me dropping videos regularly, that means one, I had time to edit. And two, specifically educational videos, that means I'm either learning about that topic now in class. So for me to make content for you guys on YouTube and TikTok, and for me to like memorize my school material and study, I like to make videos for you guys because I rewatch my own videos when I edit it, and that definitely helps. And I have to film a video, so stay tuned, guys. A video will be dropping. Well, on TikTok, I haven't dropped a video this week, so I'm going to post a video about like this week's criminal justice content that I learned about to once again help me in that memory retention. So, hey, that's how I find a way to build my academics into my content creation, so it's not like I'm taken away from my schoolwork when I do stuff like that. So yeah, I'm definitely, so listening to myself speak, it definitely helps in memory retention, even though it's my own voice. Slim said, hey, Sigma, Ohio. Okay. Thank you. King of the Weather said there's a tornado warning for southeastern Caliborn County. Okay, stay safe if you're there, guys. King of the Weather, maybe I should go to sleep. So the tornado warnings. Girls said, I will look at the video and share it. It's one of my friends that needs it too. You were helpful. I'm so glad that you found that information helpful, Grow, and hopefully your friend finds it helpful as well. Tell them not to be scared to leave a comment. I definitely respond to comments. So yeah. And if you guys have like any video requests for me, feel free to let me know. I am going to be doing like an updated study with me video, but I think I'll wait till the end of the semester. Just because I'll be like, obviously I know the skills work because I implemented them in the past, but I don't like jinxing myself, so I'll wait till the end of the semester to post that. Welcome back, Cats and Pokemon. So I just emailed my professor because that Qualtrics form that I was trying to log into, guys, I'm unable to log into it for some reason, so I can't do that. What else was I gonna do today? So what did I do today? I just did my GRA work for the day, at least the GRA work that I can, the GRA work that I can do. I did that for today. I submitted an annotated bibliography. I was so upset with myself this morning, guys. So upset. So like we had an annotated bibliography due, and I'm a big person on working ahead, right? I like working ahead. I worked ahead, and for my paper, like generally, I'm using a lot of sources in my paper. So I didn't write an annotated bibliography about all my sources. And an annotated bibliography is literally where I write 1 to 2 paragraphs summarizing the academic journal article. When I tell you, I summarize literally like 13 articles. It took so long. And you're probably thinking, why did it take so long? Because they're academic journal articles. Professors, everyone in academia who I ever meet, they always tell me, never ever read like all 20 pages, all 30 pages of an academic journal article. I psych myself out. I read all of it. I feel like if I don't read all of it, my writing assignment's not going to be good. So when I can, I try to read all of it. Obviously, sometimes I'm not going to do it because it's just a lot, especially when you're doing like 20 of them. But like for this one, I read the majority of it. I took time. I literally was working on it for like 2 weeks, right? So it was due Friday, but I like to submit my stuff at least a day or 2 days early because you never know what's going to happen with technology. So I went to the writing center. The writing center person, he reviewed like all 13, 14 of my annotated bibliography. No, it is a funny word. Okay, right? I edited it. He's like, it's good. All 20 of them, 15, I don't even know. It's like 12 to 15 I did. I opened the instructions. And it's not even the instructions because I read the instructions. I opened like the assignment Dropbox to submit my work. Why does it say only submit 4? That's the only place. That is the only place where it says to submit 4 annotated bibliographies. It doesn't say it anywhere else. Luckily, I had 20, so I was able to submit 4 just fine. But I tell you this story because I did extra work. I put the extra work on myself. I didn't have to write 12 to 20, but I worked ahead so much. Right? I unnecessarily wrote the information. I won't say unnecessarily because now if I want to go through my annotated bibliographies and like take out some of that information and use in my literature review, I can do that. So that's the benefit of what I did. So it's going to help me in the long run when I'm like writing my essay. But like, I mean, I already started the essay, so like it's gonna help me in the long run. But like, I tell you that to say that's just crazy, guys. I gave myself extra work. No, I really did, Alan. And then I'm in another class, another graduate class. Luckily, this professor, she's understanding, which I'm so happy about. So like, this is a 7-week class. It's ending in 2 weeks, or honestly, after this week is literally like 1 more week of the class, and then we're finished. So that class is I'm happy that class is ending soon. So like, she has an exam study guide out, and like, literally, the study guide is the exam. Okay, so she lets us work on the exam early via the study guide. So I'm taking my time. I'm literally finished with it. I have a writing center appointment on Friday for it. So I wake up this morning, I log in, and I always check my notifications. Why do I see she took away the old study guide? She took away the old study guide and she uploaded a new one. I look at it. I text my mom. I'm like, this professor just took away the old study guide. So now I have to start over on the exam. And it took so long. It literally took me a month to work on this because I take my time. And since I know like the questions are going to be on the exam, I want to make it as detailed as possible to get the best grade possible on the exam. It took like a whole month for me to do this exam 2 study guide. But I remember the professor, like, you could text me at any time. She literally told us that in her meeting. So it was 5 a.m. I texted the professor. I texted her like on Microsoft Teams. I'm like, I literally was like, I saw that you uploaded. I was like, good morning. I saw that you uploaded the new study guide. So I just wanted to verify. Does that mean I can't use my old one for the exam? I have to make a new one? It's a dumb question. But like, she read between the lines. I was writing between the lines. I was essentially asking her, can I just take the original exam since the study guide's already finished and I attached my completed study guide? So I didn't write that, obviously. You want to give the professor a choice. She read between the lines and she was like, yeah, I'll give you the option to take the new one or the old one. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that she was understanding and that she allowed me to have that option, because if she didn't, I mean, I would obviously do it. I would have no choice, and I would put my best effort into that new study guide, but it would have just been so much more work. So much more work. So that shows me, guys, in graduate school, it's good to work ahead. It really is. Maybe not too much, though, okay? I was like, how was it bad to ever work ahead? These 2 scares really showed me. Specifically, it was this one class where she uploaded a new study guide, exam study guide. That showed me that. Sometimes the professors, they can just change the curriculum. And I can attest, she was really nice to do that and to give like students the option of that, because professors, they generally don't do that. They just change something, they change, and you have to do the new assignment. They don't care what you did in the past, who told you to work ahead. But she's understanding, so she said she's gonna let give us the option to take the old exam or the new exam, which I really, really appreciate. That's so nice. So guys, work ahead when you can. But one, if you're going to work ahead, make sure that your professor knows you're working ahead. So if they ever change the curriculum, they have you in the back of your head. Because even before I texted her, when I texted her and her response, she literally told me she was thinking about that this morning and she was going to post an announcement telling students that they have the option of taking two different exams, the old one or the new one. So just make sure you let them know that you're working ahead, so they have you in the back of their head if they want to change the curriculum. So yeah, that was a jump scare though, guys. I'm still gonna work ahead. It's not gonna deter me. One thing that I always do when I work ahead too, I always try to connect the information. I always try to make the information as broad as possible. Because especially for essays, when you're writing an essay, you need the introduction, you need the conclusion. You probably need, like, in grad school, introduction are literally like 3 pages. I mean, like 3 pages sometimes in introduction. Don't ask me why. That's just my rule of thumb in grad school for the introduction. Hey, Marcus, how are you doing today? So when I write essays, I make the introduction, those first 3 pages, as broad as possible to relate to any topic. Whether it's a criminal justice, I make it broad enough where I can relate it to any topic. Once my topic is approved, then I get more specific. That's always my strategy when writing papers, because I like to work ahead and I have to find, like, not a trick, but like a way for me to work ahead. So even if the professor denies my topic, they've never done that so far, but you never know what could happen. If they deny my research topic, I can still use that information since I put a lot of work into it, if that makes sense. So yeah. But work ahead at your own risk, guys. That's the moral of the story. I know I said a lot, but the moral of the story is work ahead at your own risk. Don't procrastinate now. But, like, it's risky business when you want to work ahead. Alan said, I'm not in school. I write. Ooh, wow. You write essays just for fun. Wow. Props to you, Alan. I like writing, but I would not write an essay for fun. That's really cool that you do that, though. I can understand why you do it, though. How many pages do your essays usually end up being? Honestly, between 14 to, like, 20 pages. 25. I feel like this semester I might hit an essay that goes over 30 pages. So, it's not a lot. Obviously, it's a lot, but it's not. Especially when I feel like when you get to, like, grad school, university, when you write a 14, 20-page essay, it's not that much. So, yeah. And it just depends on how much I have to say. So, yeah. For some reason, though, one thing that I've always noticed, I always tend to go over, like, the page limit. That's why I hate page limits sometimes. Because I normally, when I read an assignment guidelines, and if a professor says that maximum, normally in grad school, they said maximum is, like, 14 pages or 10 pages. However, I'm taking a dissertation, kind of like a capstone class, so that paper has to be, like, 30 pages. Wow, it's really terrible. I hate it. I mean, I don't hate it. 30 pages is just scary. I said I'm probably going to go over because I know myself when I write, and I have to do the same thing in the fall. Since you're a dual student, I have to take 2 different capstone classes, guys. And they do not let me intersect it. They should let me intersect it, but they're not going to let me do that. I already asked. So I have to come up with a whole new topic, okay? So over the summer, my topic's going to be approved. I'll add some information to that. But that's for the summertime. But, yeah. But generally, in grad school, it's between, like, 14, and if you get, like, to your last graduate school class, before you have to take to graduate, 25 to 30 pages you have to write. Terrifier said, girl, you Guyanese. Ethnically, yes, my mom is from Guyana, so ethnically, yes, I'm Guyana. King of the Weather said, anyway, that's my wrap up for King of the Weather news report for today. Stay tuned for more information this Saturday and Sunday. We'll do King of the Weather. Thank you so much for your news report. Really appreciate it. Eric said, you are so feminine and smart for criminal justice. Thank you, Eric. Terrified said, I don't understand. I only read and speak English, guys. Do you type your pages? Yeah. I know some people, they're not, like, a big typer. You can have, like, your computer write it for you. When I say that, you can speak. Don't let anything write your computer, guys. You will get flagged for plagiarism. Don't do that, okay, guys? But, like if you have, like, if you injure your hand, you can have Siri, like, you can, like, open pages, and I think it's a setting you put in your computer, and you can have Siri, like, you would speak, and Siri would literally write what you say to write your paper, if that makes sense. So, like, yeah, if you're not a big typer or if, like, you ever injure your hand, you can still write your papers, guys. Marcus said, if I have to write more than 2 pages, I get muscle spams. No, and I understand that too, Marcus. The thing about me, if you haven't, I don't want to say if you haven't had a lot of experience writing, but that's what it boils down to. If you're not like if you don't have if you're not in circumstances where you have to write a lot, you're not gonna enjoy it, okay? Because I will admit, prior to, like, my first year of undergrad, even before I went to undergrad in high school, if I had to write, like, an 8-page paper, that was a lot for me. Like, it was so, I remember, it's funny. I remember, like, in elementary school or high school, I think it was high school, like, all my years of high school, 9th grade to 12th grade, I was always a procrastinator when I had to write papers. Like, I would have a deadline, right? My professor, my teacher back then, they would say, okay, we have this paper. It is due on Monday, right? I would literally wait until Sunday and tell my mom. And it wouldn't be Sunday morning. Sometimes I would wait until Sunday evening, like 3 p.m. be like, Mom, I have a paper due, like an 8-page paper due. When I tell you, my mom, she would make me sit down, and I had to handwrite my papers, okay? She would make me handwrite the whole entire paper, and now one day, it's my own fault. I procrastinated. I told her late. And I used to be crying. I used to hate it so much, writing an 8-page paper. I used to be so hard, okay? And that was it. 8 pages, double space. And you know double space is really not, it's nothing, guys, okay? I hate double space so much. I love and I hate double space. I love double space when I can't think of any more ideas because it makes my work long and reach the page limit. I hate double space when I just thought about so much and I have to remove my information. I hate it so much. So I have a love-hate relationship with double space. But I used to be so terrified of 8 pages. Now, if I'm writing a rough draft and, like, give me 3 hours, I can write 8 pages in 3 hours. I can do that, right? 8 pages in 3 hours. So, like, and you know why? Because all through undergrad, that's why I say, if, like, as an undergrad student, I was always curious to know, how would my psychology degree be useful? Honestly, I like psychology. I didn't major. I majored something that I liked. I knew I wanted to, like, study something that had, like, a lot of reading, a lot of writing because I like it. But, like, I was always, because there's always that stigma around psychology, like, it's useless. Like, what are you going to do with it without a higher, like, a master's degree, a PhD, a law degree? What are you going to do without it? Graduate school. Whether that's law school, whether that's graduate school, whether that's medical school. I'm not even in medical school, but I know it's going to be useful if you ever want to go to medical school. Because it teaches you not to be intimidated about reading 20 pages, 50 pages. Sometimes my professor, they assigned me chapters that's 100 pages. I'll look at it, I'm like, okay, this is going to take 2 days. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to read all 100 pages. Like I said, that 20-page, 15-page, 30-page essay that I have to write, I'm going to look at it and be like, okay, maybe I need to start this 3 months in advance rather than 2 months in advance. So it really teaches you, like, how to write, how not to be intimidated to read, things like that. And it'll teach you some scientific terms that, like, external validity. Well, that's just a word that I always know, in external invalidity. You'll always have, like, these little terms in the back of your head from the field of, like, research that you'll always know. So it's really cool, I feel like. Jason said, hello, hi, Jason, welcome from Wisconsin. You knew a guy that had cerebral palsy. He went to school to become a teacher. That's really cool. And he went on to become a law. Awesome. Really cool. Beautiful hand gestures. Thank you, Eric. Allen said, my brother is in med school, so have him proofread for me. Okay. He's always hated on essays, saying they're too long, but they're not 20 pages. Now, I will say, though, some professors, even though professors have us write a lot, 9 times out of 10, they don't like reading it themselves. Some professors like reading it, because last semester I had a professor. I really did enjoy the class because I'm a writer. I love classes where I can just write a lot. And when I tell you he gave us that, he literally had us write 2 like 15-page papers one semester. So in that whole semester, I literally wrote like more than 30 pages of work on 2 different topics. That was the first class ever in undergrad and grad school where I ever had to write so many papers for one class. So they really do prepare you in grad school to write these major papers. So I say that to say, like, I guess he liked reading it because I'm hoping he read all our work. But I feel like he didn't read all our work because you know what he did? He had us throughout the semester. He had us submit like the introduction separately, the literature review separately, the conclusion separately, and those separate assignments, it was like 5 to 6 pages each. Sometimes it went to 10 pages. So, but he still read all our work in theory. So some professors, they really do like reading a lot, and you see that in like the assignments that they give. Other professors, they don't like reading too much, so like they give you more like multiple choice assignments rather than writing assignments, if that makes sense. King of the Weather said, I'm going to play Roblox. If I don't type, I'm still here, but I'm going to be here. All right, thank you so much for letting me know, King of the Weather. Eric said, really, I didn't know you could talk for... Yeah, you can do that. I saw somebody on TikTok do it. Yeah, if you're not a typer, it's a setting. Because on my MacBook, I have my MacBook read like my PDFs to me, but it's a setting you have to turn on. So I could probably turn on the setting if I want to. So if you guys want me to make a video on that for you, just let me know and I can do that. When you were in 9th grade, did boys stare at you in your class? I went to a non-traditional high school, so I didn't have to worry about that. But if they did, I would definitely tell my teacher because I feel like that would make me uncomfortable. Marcus said, I am a procrastinator myself, so everything I do is last minute or late, not a good thing, but I can't help it. Well, you can try to build habits. So let's say maybe set goals for yourself, Marcus. If you don't want to be a procrastinator anymore, maybe wake up one day and be like, okay, I'm going to make a schedule for myself. And with this schedule, it should help you probably not procrastinate so much. I'm always psyched, guys. I got an A. Thank you so much. It's that outline I have to submit for my class. I hate getting emails for my grades. It always psychs me out. Can you see it? What am I trying to show you? We did it, guys. We got 4 more classes, a lot more assignments. We need to keep getting A's on. You don't celebrate the A's, okay, guys? When you get 1 A, it's just 1. Remember, you still got a lot of other assignments and a lot of other classes. You celebrate the A that you get that's on your final transcript to stay. Obviously, if I didn't get an A, I'll be psyched out, like bummed out. I'd be scaring myself, but like, I'm happy. I'm happy. I look at it, you move on. Because you get this 1 A, the next assignment, if you fail it, it's not going to make a difference, is it? It's just going to bring your grade down. So let's move on. Yeah, but set goals for yourself, Marcus. And just like set goals for yourself, hopefully that can help you like break out of those habits. Hey, welcome Max from Russia. Glad you can tune in. Hey, Fern, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Glad you can tune in. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Alan. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do like getting those grades, high grades. I mean, it just makes you feel good inside. It shows that your hard work paid off. Because I did email my professor a lot about this assignment. Because I was so confused on like how to. It's an outline, but it was my first time ever making an outline. He literally wanted us to make an outline on how we are going to write our essay. And like I said, I already started the essay, so like it's hard to do that. And I've never made an outline before. Like I don't brainstorm I brainstorm my ideas, but I don't. I know some people when they write essays, they literally brainstorm their ideas on paper. I can't do that. I've never done that. I think my mom had me do that when I was younger. Maybe that's why I cried so much when I was writing essays, because that's not how I approach essays. I get my topic, I start reading articles, and I start writing. That's how I work. I cannot. I don't want to add it. It's like for me, I feel like that's unnecessary steps. That just makes the process longer. I try not to make stuff longer than it has to be. So, yeah, this was definitely a learning curve for me having to brainstorm these doing that assignment. So yeah, but that's just 1 grade, guys. We got a lot more to go. Hey, Dominic, how are you doing? Glad you can tune in. I have to let me email the professor. I can't see my Turnitin feedback. I know I didn't do anything wrong, obviously. I do my own work, but like I just like to see the percentage for my Turnitin thingy. Let me email him. How are you doing today, Dominic? Welcome everybody to the live stream. Unique Lamia here. I am a graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice, and this live stream is coming to an end soon, but like I would love to know. Feel free to leave your comments how you're doing today, and shout out if you've been here for a while. I really, really appreciate the engagement. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you guys for not unsubscribing when I don't go live. Some days like I want to go live, but like I don't know if it's overwhelming or if I'm just so busy. It's not overwhelming. Some days I'm just like really so busy, or like I do a lot but I don't, but I'm tired, if that makes sense. And when I'm tired, I don't like going live because like I want to be energized. Like I know you guys are probably tired from your busy day. You don't want to come and see me tired too. That's just not fun. And yeah, like some days it's just like I just do a lot. So like thank you. And I know some people unsubscribe, but like thank you to shout out to you guys who don't unsubscribe and like you don't see me on the feed every day. But like I always say, YouTube says I have more than 1,000 videos posted. So like if you guys if I'm never on live, if like one day I'm MIA from YouTube live, go watch my fully nutritional YouTube videos. Please guys, go watch my pre-recorded YouTube videos. You got a lot of content to watch. Kay said you were DoorDash. No, you really got them, Kay? Wow, okay. So what are you gonna eat with those Dino Nuggets? Do you have like frozen fries? Are you gonna be healthy? Get some vegetables. How are you gonna approach that? That sounds really good though. Now I want some Dino Nuggets. Like, but I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna do it. My mom has food. If I get hungry, I am gonna get hungry later. I put some, what is it, her green rice, like her rice with spinach and okra to defrost, and I think that has chicken in there. So I think I'm gonna eat that, but I get tired of the food so quick. Like I love my mom's food. It's really good, but like I'm just tired of it now, and I'm not even gonna go to my school food because I just know that's disgusting. So I don't know. Guys, school food is so not good. He wasn't sharing with you. That's funny. Hey, welcome. Bila, Bila, yeah. How are you doing today? Glad you can tune in. Wow, it's morning time for you. It's like afternoon going into evening for me. It's almost at the end of the workday. In America, what, 5 p.m. for people? When I used to work in an office as a student assistant, people were leaving before 5 p.m. That's one thing. I feel like that's one reason why a professor, like a career as a professor, is always in the back of my head. Because when I tell you, I was working in the office, and as a student assistant, I was like in a specific department for like that, those professors. So that department, it literally had maybe like 30 offices, 30 to 40 offices. Those offices were empty. I literally never, and I worked there for like 2 years, guys. And I went to work. Some days I went to, like in the summer when I worked there, I used to work like every day when I took summer classes. Other days I would work like 2 days a week. And when I tell you, I never saw all 40 offices filled in one day. The most professors I ever saw in an office when I worked there was maybe like 5 professors at one time. It was only one professor who was always consistent, and she was like the head professor. She was like the one in charge of the department, and she was there every single day. But everyone else, all the other regular associate professors, they were rarely in the office. When I saw that, I'm like, being a professor won't be too bad. I mean, you go to school for a long time, but if you get a job, hey, you get the summer classes. I could teach online, be traveling with my mom, like our vacation is paid with. Imagine that. As long as we travel somewhere that has internet, I could teach a summer class. I'll get a summer paycheck. We use that money, go travel for the summer. Bam, our vacation is paid for. In the fall semester, teach some hybrid classes. I'll be in person. I'll be online teaching those students. Bam, super easy. Obviously, you got administrative work to do. But, like, you get summers off. Say one summer, I don't want to teach any summer classes. It'll be like I'm in school again. Especially if you teach in a northern state, you're not going back to school until when? September. A good deal for you. So that's why that job is always in the back of my head. I'm like, it's not going to be much different from what I'm doing now. I'm already in the school curriculum. I just got to suffer through, or not even suffer. I just got to go through, like in America, PhD program is what, like 3 to 4 years. Some programs want to be crazy and make you stay in school for 5 years. So I just got to suck it up, get a PhD, And then bam, I could just live off of that schedule. Like, exactly, Alan. Exactly. So that's why that job is always like on the back of my head. I weigh the pros and cons of stuff, I really do, before I actually like think about committing to it. Kay said, yeah, wait, no. No, Kay, I've never done that. Is that good? I've had, well, you know what? I'm not sure why I made that face. Because, I've had a chocolate banana split. And I feel like a chocolate banana split is like, it could be like a chocolate milk with bananas. Obviously, it's different, but, like, it's kind of not because, like, ice cream has milk in it, right? So, but I've never had chocolate milk with bananas. I do love chocolate milk, though. However, I think I told you guys this before. I had to stop drinking it because at least the chocolate milk that I was buying at my school, I saw it had protein. And protein makes you gain weight. And I don't want to gain weight. But when I told you that chocolate milk is so good, like, I went in, like, my school's, like, store the other day, literally, like, 2 days ago. And I'm like, I picked it up. I'm like, should I get it? But then I read the bottle. It said, like, 20 grams of protein. I'm like, I don't need that. I really don't. Like, those people who go to the gym, like, hardcore, protein, because that gives them energy and it makes them gain the pounds that they want. Your cat is sitting on you now, king of the weather. What color is your cat? Kay said banana with chocolate milk is actually good. I might try it. I say this because I feel like over the summer I can try all these stuff because you guys I can maybe do, like, a full-length, let me take a screenshot of that. I think what I'll do is I'll make, like, a full-length traditional YouTube video and YouTube Live. I want to try and see if I could do, like, dual monitors for some of the content that I do. But, I want to do, like, a video, like, trying my subscribers' meals that you guys recommend. Because you guys recommend a lot of different, like, foods for me to eat. The only reason why I don't try it here, like, at school, is because, I think I say it a lot, but at school, like, it's really hard for me to find food that, like, I actually like and that I'm actually going to eat it out. So I feel like if I buy your meal and maybe my taste buds may be a little different, and if I don't like it, I would have to throw it away. Then I'll be sad that, like, I'm still going to be hungry. But when I'm home, I'll be with my mom. And when I'm with my mom, I'm never really hungry because she cooks. Yeah. So if I don't like the food that I try and I throw it away, I'll be okay because I have my mom to cook for me. Or I can help her cook. And I'll have something good to eat, if that makes sense. So, but in the summertime, I want to try and make, like, a video trying, like, all my supporters' food recommendations. So stay tuned. As the summer approaches, I'm going to be posting, like, a community thread telling you guys to drop, like, your food hacks. Don't drop nothing crazy, okay, guys? If it's something completely crazy and I'm uncomfortable eating it, I'm not going to eat it. But if you drop, like, realistic foods that you guys actually like and that's in my dietary restriction and that you guys think I'm going to like or you think my mom's going to like, we'll try it for you. I can't speak for my mom. I'll probably convince her to try, but she probably won't try it. But I'll try it for you. And let you guys know what I like. So let me send this email really quickly. Oh, it's a black cat. Me and your cat gonna have to stay. Lucas, King of the Weather, I don't think I could watch your cat for you if I ever had to because I have a superstition about black cats. Like, I'm superstitious, but I'm not. I feel like I'm superstitious in terms of I watched a lot of witch movies when I was growing up and witch TV shows, and I kind of wished that I was like a witch in terms of knowing how to do magic. So anytime I see a black cat, I'm like, I try to avoid the black cat. But I'm not superstitious in the sense of, like, my mom's like, wet bread with water, you won't have money. Or, like, don't sweep her foot with a broom. I swept her foot with a broom one time. I don't wet my bread when I throw it away at school. So I'm not really superstitious on that aspect, but other stuff I am. And I know, like, the black cat stereotype is probably not real in any way, but, like, it's just fun for me to follow it. So, yeah, feel free to leave any final comments, questions, or concerns. And then let me send this email to my professor, and then I'm going to log off. When I log off, I'm going to take maybe like a 20, 45-minute break, and then I'm going to come back and listen to my voice recording. So feel free to leave any final comments, questions, or concerns that you have for me, guys. Let me just answer your final questions. Excuse me. And let me send this up. You're not superstitious, just not worth the risk. Mia's gonna leave us. My voice is going, Kay, and my phone is dying. Honestly, it was in low battery mode for this whole time, so I realized a hack. When I go live, make sure my phone is in low battery mode. Yes, Lucas. Sorry, Luke. I keep calling, like, your old username is memorized in my head. King of the Weather. Sorry, okay. Yes, King of the Weather. Shout out to you. Guys, if you don't know, for most of my live streams, King of the Weather stays on from the beginning to the end. So that's really cool. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that, King of the Weather. And you know what? Shout out to Kay. Shout out to Alan. Shout out to Bilateral. Shout out to Dominic. Shout out to Max. Shout out to Marcus. Shout out to all you guys, because you know what? You guys are returning subscribers. You do not, returning supporters, you do not have to continue to support me, but you choose to do so, and I just appreciate it so much, and I really appreciate the engagement, because all of you guys took time out of your day to spend more than an hour with me today, speaking to me, taking time to flex those finger muscles to type that message, because I know it's extra work to type sometimes. So I really, really appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for your support. So let me email this professor really quickly. I spelled that wrong. Come on, how do you spell it? 1 minute, guys. I spelled something wrong. Oh my god. Let us see. Wow, it's only 1:44? Wow. It's like 4 p.m. where I'm at right now. So your day literally started. Wow. Out of curiosity, what state? Yeah, I'm curious too. Yeah, but I think you said Oregon. Yeah, I did not know Oregon was like a completely different time zone. That's interesting. Wow. JU7998. Good afternoon, Dr. Lee. Would it be possible for me to use my tenant email? Okay, email is sent. You're in Washington? Oh, yeah, you did tell me you moved to Washington. Were you in Washington in December, Kay? If you were in Washington in December, we were in the same state. My mom took me to Washington for my birthday. That's really cool. We really like Washington. My mom and I, we really like it. It's just so clean. We like the cleanness of it. And I think one thing that we do like as well is, like, because we went to Paris, and, like, it has that European feel to it. So, oh, we went to, like, I don't even know what part, by the White House, the tourist part. Yeah, that's where we went. I vlogged it, so if you haven't watched it, watch those videos, Kay. You can go to my YouTube homepage, click the links bio, and click, like, my birthday adventure, because I vlogged, like, the whole experience. Hey, Kenneth. I'm glad I'm starting to come up on your algorithm. The algorithm knows that you want to see content where all opinions, people, and ideas are welcome, and where you are welcome for your uniqueness. So shout out to the YouTube's algorithm. Thank you for recommending this video to Kenneth. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel and join the Uniquely Mia channel, guys. And you're welcome on this channel, okay, guys? We communicate respectfully. You can expect to see live streams like this from me, grad school videos, Eat With Me, technology videos, travel videos, and so much more, guys. Kay said, what part? Girl, that's Washington, D.C. Huh? Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. I did not know that. I don't think my mom knew that either, guys. Wow. Oops. Oh my god. I really show I'm not familiar with geography, but you know what? This just shows my knowledge. Like, I'm knowledgeable about topics, but I'm not knowledgeable about everything, guys. And you know what? That is 100% okay. I didn't know that. Wow. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. My mom didn't know that as well. She didn't know that as well. If she was on right now, she would say she knew, but I know she didn't know. You know how I know she didn't know that as well, guys? Because the whole time when we were in Washington, D.C., we kept saying, why is this state so small? That's all we kept saying. We were literally saying, this state is so small. That's because Washington, D.C. and Washington State are different. Okay, we didn't know that. That happened to you, Al? That's so confusing. Why did they do that? That makes sense. It makes sense when you think about it. But that's really interesting. I didn't know that because literally the whole time we were there, and I think if you watch my video that I made, the videos that I vlogged, I think you heard us saying that in the video. I just kept wondering, why is the state so small? I was like, this is such a tiny state. Anyway, but thank you for telling me that because I didn't know that. But no, I think we do like Washington, D.C., where the president is at. Or like, yeah, still the house, the president, whatever. Not where the president, but like, you guys know what I mean, okay? Where the White House is, where they have the museums, everything like that. We like it because the architecture, like my mom and I, we're big on architecture. Like anytime we travel somewhere new, we have to see the architecture. You guys may think it's boring, but like if there's a museum, we want to go to the museum. If there's just like a building that looks really pretty architecturally, we want to take a picture with this building. So like I really love architecture, and I think my mom really loves architecture as well. So Washington, D.C., you really see that, and it has like that European influence of architecture. And like I didn't know that an American state can look like that. That was my first time seeing that, and I was like, that showed that if they wanted to, they could. What's it saying? Like, if he wanted to, he would, or whatever on TikTok. If the United States wanted to, they could make all states as clean and as architecturally pretty as Washington, D.C. was. Because when I tell you it was so clean, it was so clean. Kenneth said, I live an hour and a half from D.C., but you not knowing the difference between the District of Columbia versus Washington State gets her eyes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is funny, like, now that I think about it, but, like, I feel like that relates to, like, I just don't think about it. Like, when you don't think about something, you don't really know, and then, like I said, that's not my area of study. Like, I took one geography class. The geography class that I took in undergrad, it wasn't even about American geography. And then let's think about it this way, too. When we actually think about it, maybe the curriculum has changed since I went, like, when I was in, like, K through 12. But they didn't really teach us much about geography. Maybe in our early elementary school history classes. I don't remember what I learned back then much. But they brush over a lot of important facts, okay? So hopefully the curriculum has gotten better because, yeah, I did not notice that. So it's the District of Columbia. It's not even Washington, D.C., So the name of it is the District of Columbia. So that's why when I see job postings, they always say District of Columbia. I always wonder why they say that. So now I know. Like, I look at government job postings, it always says District of Columbia sometimes. You have a Nike ski mask, Doormob Man. Do you like it? Do you wear it outside or no? Alan said, yep, I saw that really tall, pointy. Yes, yeah. Oh, you saw Abraham Lincoln? I think it's, yeah, it's the Washington Monument. I saw that too. They have like a museum. It's like the African American, I don't know the full name, museum. We went in there. It was really amazing to go in there. We didn't see the Lincoln Memorial. My mom said she wants to go back and see that, but like, one thing that I've noticed about Washington, the District of Columbia, it has a lot of things to do, but like, I'm not a big person on visiting crypts, especially, like, the only time I'll validate, like, if I have an option, I don't want to visit a crypt, but, like, the only time in my head where, like, I'm saying, I don't care, I'm going to a crypt, is when I go to Egypt. Like, the pyramids, I have to go to the pyramids one day, okay? I have to. It's not even a matter of if I will go, it's my goal to go. I have to go. And you know why I have to go? Because I am obsessed. When I say I'm obsessed with, like, ancient Egypt and just like Egyptian like mythology, just like the fashion, like everything around it, when I tell you I'm obsessed with it, I'm obsessed. So yes, I would actually go inside the pyramid. Knowing my mom, she probably wouldn't go in because she feels like if she sees like a statue or something, she gets like she feels a certain way. I guess, a psychological connect, however you guys want to describe it. She just feels, she says she picks up on the energy of it, and it's not good energy for her. But, like, maybe when I get there and I vlog it for you guys, it could be different. But, like, right now in this moment, when I go to Egypt, ancient Egypt, I want to go inside the pyramids. Because I feel like, one, that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Two, with the way the world's looking, the pyramids probably won't be there soon. So forever, global warming, natural disasters, it's gonna destroy the pyramids, guys. It really is. And three, like, once I go, like, certain places, you only go in there one time, okay? Unless you become super rich. So when I go to Egypt, that's like probably like only a once in a lifetime opportunity for me, especially since it's like literally across the world, okay? It's literally on the other side of the world. That's a long plane ride, okay? So yeah, but I would go in. No, Alan, you don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. I will share it with you guys. So whether that's in the form of a live stream and a full-length traditional YouTube video, or a live stream or a full-length traditional YouTube video, depending on like the service that my phone has, because I don't get service everywhere. So that's why normally when I go to Guyana, guys, I can't go live for you guys every day because my internet sucks. So that's why in Guyana, all you guys get from me really is like the full-length traditional YouTube videos. So I'm gonna figure out a way. When I go to the pyramids, I'm gonna figure a way to bookmark it for you. I have a whole itinerary saved already, okay guys? You think I'm exaggerating? Just open my TikTok. Go to my TikTok, go to my Instagram saved travel folder. You got camel riding, you got everything, okay guys? We got everything saved. Kenneth said, Alan Fry, I don't think they will let you in the pyramids, huh? Why won't they let him in the pyramids? Maybe not, Kenneth, or maybe you can find... Oh my God. Wow, guys. Oh my God. That's crazy. There's something in my eye, guys. I'm okay. Gosh, you guys are really funny here. I forget how nice you guys are to me sometimes. Like, you guys can really roast each other. You really can in the chat. Oh my God. That's funny. That was really funny. Okay, guys. Well, welcome to the channel. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you so much for the engagement. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed this live stream. Hey, welcome. What's your username? I'm Leia from Iran. Welcome. Leia from Iran. Glad you can tune in. How are you doing? Hopefully I said the country names right. I think some people say Iran. I can't say that. I have to say, what is it? Is it Iran or Iran? How am I saying it? Did I say it right the first time? Because I know there's a particular way you gotta say it. Siri's gonna butcher the name pronunciation.
Turnitin.
What?
Iran.
I don't know. But yeah, welcome. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I am going to log off now just because I don't have to go outside again, but like just because I do want to like take that break that I mentioned earlier, and I do want to listen to my voice recording. That voice recording is probably going to, one of them 35 minutes long, so that's probably going to take a while. And then after, I don't know what time it'll be, but today I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna do it, but I feel like I may, because this morning I was working on like a term paper. I like to work ahead, so you guys know I like to work ahead. I've reiterated that a lot of times on a paper. I'm good on this paper. The professor literally told us to do that, so I think I'm just gonna look at it possibly today and maybe review it for grammar issues. But mostly on the schedule is just my voice recording. I want to listen to that. If I listen to my voice recording and that's like the only academic work that I do for the remainder of the day, my studying, I'm happy about that. So hopefully you enjoyed this live stream. Okay, I'll try to go live tomorrow. I promise you I'm gonna try to do it. it probably won't be too long, but I'm probably gonna do some GRE tomorrow as well, so I'm gonna go live tomorrow for you guys. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. I really enjoyed going live for you guys. Stay tuned. If you follow me on TikTok, guys, stay tuned because I will be recording TikTok content, criminal justice TikTok content, so that new video should be releasing later on this week around Friday. And next week, another criminal justice educational video will be published on my YouTube page. And if you haven't already, make sure that you check out my most recent full-length traditional YouTube videos. My mom, she got a new MacBook computer. She gave it to me. Very fortunate, very blessed for that, really grateful. So make sure you go. I did an unboxing video for you guys, so make sure to go watch that unboxing video if you just want to see like what my new computer looks like. I still have to get a case, so if you guys have like any companies that you recommend for me to get like an affordable protective case for my MacBook, feel free to leave a comment and let me know so I can like go buy a case for my computer, because I really want a case to protect it even more. Also, I did post a video about like criminal justice. I think it was going over like the type of evidence that exists in the criminal justice system. So if you want to see like, hey, what am I learning about in my criminal justice classes, type of evidence, go watch that full traditional YouTube video. That was just dropped as well. Thank you so much, Stormobman, for liking the video. Really, really appreciate it. I think I saw your comment as well, so thank you for that as well. I'm so glad that like you enjoy the content and that you're engaging with it as well. So as I said, I really enjoyed the live stream. Thank you so much if you are a returning supporter. Thank you so much for your continued support, guys. If you want to become a new supporter, also known as subscriber on the channel, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. As I said, I post grad school videos, Eat With Me technology videos, fashion videos, travel videos, and a whole bunch more. I'm essentially showing you guys my life, guys, and I hope that you guys join me on my journey so like we can learn from each other and we can just like grow our unique and positive community even more, so that more people can be fortunate enough to see our uniqueness. Because you know what, the world has a lot of negativity, and on this channel we're trying to bring back some positivity and uniqueness to the world. So yeah, so let's not gatekeep, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and go check out some of my full traditional YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, and pre-recorded YouTube live videos. Bye guys, have a great rest of your day. See you soon.